about that time. Assemble and talk. No cap. It's a civil war. You thinking you worthy? You feeling like door. Smash that like button like Hawk. Yeah.
You heard?
Paul Rudd and Anthony Mackie, Falcon, and
Round 2?
Ant-Man. Well, that's mad funny, maybe. But it's rumored that they're gonna appear in Secret Invasion, the show, the series that's coming on Disney Plus.
Oh yes, I read this.
But they're gonna be playing Falcon and Ant-Man, but it's gonna turn out that they're not the real Falcon and Ant-Man. They're actually super evil Skrulls.
So.
Oh, that's fine.
So they're gonna be. You're gonna see them like, oh shit, look at, and most people gonna be like, oh shit, they got them in this. That's fire. Until it reveals that it's not really them. It's Skrulls. But it's cool for the actors. Sorry.
With all the after the cutscenes I've been seeing, the Skrulls are playing like a big role in this phase. Then
you know why? I think, and I didn't even notice it, but you're
right. Being set up for Secret Invasion.
Yeah, and it's like that's a storyline I think that they didn't really get to touch. So they're like, all right, we got the Skrulls now. They're in this. What are we? Let's put everything on the table that we have moving forward. Just take Iron Man off the table. We don't have him no more, right? Shit like that. Like,
right.
Who we have on the table? And then they look at him like, yo, we ain't really doing nothing with the Skrulls yet, you know. So
y'all introduced.
They're a big deal, you know.
Y'all
so you're right. I didn't ever look at it like that
because when you see it, you know, like you see all the characters that are being switched out. I've read a lot of rumors where, oh, this person was actually a Skrull in this movie. Oh, this person was actually a Skrull in this movie.
Remember back then, we thought everything was gonna be a Skrull, like leading up until when they finally came out.
And then you see the call gets made up to Nick Fury that he's on vacation, he's in space. You don't know what time that call's being made. So it's like, when was this Skrull Nick Fury?
Yeah,
like,
that's one of the biggest shit. We don't know when Nick Fury was actually Nick Fury ever.
Exactly.
Because when that first came out, there was theories that he never was Nick Fury since after the first Avengers movie. Then I paused real fast because I remember hearing the one that I felt like, yeah, that might be true. After he got shot in Winter Soldier, it was like when he survived that was a Skrull from then on out.
Yeah,
and I was like, see, that makes sense, but
I don't think Nick Fury's.
But they said that was actually him up there when they were speaking to him.
Exactly,
Far from home. But he they were saying that was actually him at Tony's funeral.
That makes sense.
And when I say they, it's like the directors, like the Russo brothers and shit. They were like,
I think that he's been fighting Secret Invasion for a lot longer than the movies have let on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what I feel like. So yeah, and I feel like that's why he's up on vacation and the Skrulls know where to find him. He's been working with them.
No, he's clearly their boss. That's what it looks like to me. I'm not saying that. It looks like he's their boss.
Their boss works under him.
He gave them refuge. He freed them. Yeah. He's their boss.
The main Skrull, the one who's in the Talos, exactly. Talos.
That's my dog, by the way.
That's my dog. Talos is OD.
I'm glad
Talos is a great character.
Talos is good person.
Talos.
I don't like good people.
I want to see what's up with Secret Invasion. I'm like, yo, what's up? What's the hoopla? Like, what is this? Is it gonna be tying into the multiverse?
But talking to how you just brought all that up, broke some shit down in my head just now. I think Captain Marvel, when they got introduced in the Captain Marvel movie, I think that's when he went up.
Oh, so you think he's been up there that whole time?
Nah, right after Captain Marvel, since 1985.
I think he been splitting his time.
He met the Avengers and that's really him. It has to be.
I think he's been splitting his time.
All right, there's another theory.
He might be splitting his time.
No, he might be. That's an even better theory because that makes the most sense. Actually, let me just say that because that wouldn't even be a theory. I mean, that just makes a lot of sense. But it's a theory that in after I think Age of Ultron when he ran down on them at Hawkeye's crib and shit.
Nick Fury?
Yeah.
Right, Nick Fury, right? In the barnyard and shit.
Yes.
They were saying he was a Skrull there. After Skrulls became a thing and people went back and looked at it. You know why? Because remember what he said in Captain Marvel?
What?
When he was explaining to her the rules. His rules. He's like, alright, for one, I gotta tell you some personal stuff about me so you won't know so you can know I'm not a Skrull and vice versa. He was like, for one, I don't like cutting my bread in halves. I have to cut it diagonally. Or if I may be wrong, he might have set them backwards.
Whatever the other way around.
But whatever the case.
Whatever it is in that one, when he cuts that sandwich, he cuts it the way that Nick Fury would never do it.
Yeah, and fans pointed that out. Yeah. And I even somebody even slipped up during one of those MCU movies that Nick Fury's in and called him Nick.
Oh, right. And
I remember he told her. He was like, nobody ever calls me
nobody
Fury.
ever does that.
Right,
And
what your
I
mom
won't
calls you?
respond to that.
Well, your mom calls you Fury.
Fury.
And what you call her?
Fury.
Right, remember? So that like,
Yeah.
and so fans be on it. So they, I don't know which movie that part one was in where they
Gotta
said,
find that one.
yeah, where they said where they called him Nick.
That's-
Somebody called him Nick.
That would have set off something.
Yeah, somebody called him Nick, and he'd be like, yeah. And then there's the bread shit. He cut the bread in half. He didn't even cut his eye. It was like,
From what I remember, and I don't remember much, and I don't know much. From what I remember, the comic story, Secret Invasions played a major role.
of course.
It was going on. It came when Secret Invasions plotline played out. Apparently, Secret Invasion had been going on the entire time.
And that's probably why they didn't want to do it like that with Captain Marvel and introduce it in her story. Cause they like it's just one
No,
movie.
exactly.
We want to focus on her more.
drag it out, turn it into a huge conspiracy. I'm
Yeah.
with that. I'm with that. Very much.
Now you just got me really thinking. They probably really gonna fuck our heads up in Secret Invasion. Then
Yeah.
they're gonna be a lot of people we know that's just like not them. There's
Again.
gonna be a scroll.
Very limited info on the comic. Don't quote me on that, but in the comic it was vicious.
And then
It
good
was
and bad scrolls, right?
Holy shit! You were a scroll. You were a scroll. It was really, really like.
And you know what makes it worse, right, for the MCU? That there's good and bad scrolls in the MCU now.
There's good and bad in scrolls.
I don't know about the storyline. Is the regular storyline like that in the comics? Is it there? I never read
The
it.
scrolls are divided in between.
Oh, okay.
Like yeah.
There's two types of scrolls. There's like they're just divided.
No, but even the shapeshift. I know. Yes,
you know what I'm talking about. Like there was two types.
One can.
I wanna
can
see-
and can. One cannot.
Ooh,
but
that
even among the shapeshifters, there's like a beef. There's like another.
Yo, knowing the MCU, and I don't know too much about him, but every time I hear about him, like that nigga sound new. The Super Scroll,
Yes.
they gonna bring him in, right?
Absolutely. They got to.
They got to.
They have to. For this, they have to.
He got mad powers, right?
He has mad power.
That's
OD.
OD.
And I don't
He's the
know.
one
Again,
that-
don't know
he's the one who
but he
beef-
like he gets shaken
beefing
with
with-
really powerful people.
He beefs with Talos.
right, yeah,
He
alright.
beef. He's the reason why they.
And in
Alright,
Secret Invasion,
Yo.
all these characters are locked up.
Yo, I'm
Like,
pulling
when
it
they
now.
realize what's going on, yo, they're like, bro, this person has been missing for 5 years. You've been in Scroll, yeah, and they got him locked away. Like,
That's
in prison.
OD funny then, bro. Because
Bro.
imagine how many people might have been.
While the whole thing is going.
But we go back, it's gonna mess up certain movies or not for you. You
You
might
know the
make.
MCU.
So you're gonna talk about the whole Ant-Man 2 that wasn't the real Ant-Man? That was a scroll that
Yo,
took his spot after
bro.
he came out of the security facility.
And did
he
went
come
after he went after his daughter, so I gotta assume that's him there.
But imagine that he really may mess our heads up.
I can't wait to see.
But yo,
what
look, I'm calling it
understands.
right now. That's the villain of the show.
Who?
Super Scroll.
Super Scroll?
I'm calling it
For
right
Secret
now.
Invasion?
Yeah, I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. I don't know.
I hope so.
I
I
just
hope
want
so.
that.
That'd be fire though.
I want to see this shaking.
That'd be a fire villain though.
Yeah.
And the scrolls are their beef. I know they don't play the beef with the Kree. Like they really, really like.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this show.
Yo, talking about villains, good segue. The Abomination. If you read the list, you know. Right?
Yeah.
Abomination. He's gonna appear in She-Hulk as human form again. So the actor that played him is coming back, and I guess we'll see him as Abomination also. But then for a lot, we'll also see him as not Abomination, just the soldier that he was. You know?
He has the weapon. Yeah, they're gonna use him, and I guess they learn how to like.
Like and
Walk
that
it
actor's a
back and
famous
forth.
actor, right? That actor
Yeah,
was
he's
in
really good.
Reservoir
But
Dogs and all
you
that.
He's
shit.
in Reservoir Dogs.
you-
I like that actor a lot.
Dying.
But you ever see?
dying.
In fact, this son, I ain't gonna lie, he made me feel like, damn, nothing like that hurt.
Yeah,
me.
bleeding
I
forever.
never want to get shot in the gut,
Bleeding
yo.
forever.
I'm dying.
Just bleeding out the whole time.
It's funny because that's not one that everybody knows about neither. You'd
Yo,
be surprised
bro.
how many people don't know about Reservoir Dogs.
Like,
He
Fuck
heard
out.
everyone's
Watch
story
Reservoir Dogs.
and he was bleeding out the whole time.
Look,
That
I-
seat was destroyed, cuz.
I'm not gonna say he deserved that shit, but it was his fault. All that shit
Nah,
happened, nigga. Right?
Fuck out of here. I'm glad you died, nigga.
Yeah,
He's a cop, nigga.
Fucking
To
right.
find out at the end. Yo, you find out at the end
He's
he's
a
the
cover.
Yo, but
But yo, how y'all feel about him being in She-Hulk? Period.
Absolutely.
Fire.
I love that. I love that character in almost anything he's in.
actually, and this goes back to a
Actor.
story.
Yes.
This goes back to a point a
So
couple
I
weeks
wanted
you
his
made
back.
in the pod
Well,
about the Hulk movies that Edward
What?
Norton's Hulk and Mark Ruffalo's Hulk is the same Hulk.
Yes.
So it ties him into the Hulk storyline because we already know him as
yeah, he's canon. He's canon. Yeah.
They're picking up.
And then
Where they left off, yeah, basically.
From Edward Norton's Hulk.
Yeah.
Everyone knows the source material is Edward Norton's Hulk. That is canon. That is a story.
Yeah.
People
Yeah, no,
like
I
me
got
are
that.
sad that we couldn't keep Edward Norton.
I
I
fuck with
understand.
Edward Norton.
Mark Ruffalo, you did your thing, my boy. You brought it home. It's cool.
They should
I fuck
just
with
kept
Edward
you
Norton.
looking how he looked when he turned green. That's all we needed. Because I didn't care for Edward Norton. right? Edward Norton.
Yeah.
I didn't care about that. I didn't
Their
care
Hulk-
for
his Hulk was fire.
I just cared for his Hulk. His Hulk was the vicious, best looking Hulk ever. I think the internet agrees. I always see the conversation.
Yeah, it was. It was OD. That movie was good.
But
Yeah, I think that movie was good.
Yeah, it was just the worst MCU movie.
Okay.
No, I know. I'm being
I'm not gonna argue
funny,
that.
but I'm not being funny. It's true though.
I'm not gonna argue that.
But-
Nah, it could be
Yeah,
that or
let's be
Black
honest.
Widow, or it could be
these are that
Sluggy's just casually shitting. What about it? Oh,
Moving on now.
What's the other one?
Moving on now.
Oh, one.
You heard moving on now, talking about people coming back and bringing back two shows we were just talking about. Justin Hammer is set to return in upcoming Disney Plus series Armor Wars and Ironheart.
Oh, that's
Let's
fine. Definitely
go.
needed.
Everybody from Iron Man 2, bring them back. Let's
It goes to
go.
what you were just saying with you had Caps spin-offs of people.
Mhm.
Now,
Give me on the
Alright.
Iron Man.
Hey, yo, time out. I ain't gonna lie, but
And I
with
think
Justin
those
Hammer, with him being
it's
confirmed,
hitting a little harsh.
yeah, that's cool. Is he confirmed for Ironheart? That's confirmed.
I don't like using the word confirmed because I'm not gonna lie. I started doing this thing where I will write it now if it's confirmed or not, and if I didn't write it on there, then it's probably not. It's probably rumored.
You know what we're
But
doing here?
I think that was, but I don't want to say it though.
We're barbershopping right now.
To facts. If he's rumored,
That's why I say he's set to return.
but if he's even if he's not confirming, that's just the rumor. That's just making my anticipation
Justin
for
Hammer.
Ironheart.
Like he played his role good.
I love that's a great.
So when you
character.
watching it, you don't like him. You be like, this nigga's a
That's the
Tony
best.
Op.
I love when
Yeah,
people
but-
can make you dislike them, and you
Yeah,
know it's because
hell yeah.
how good of an actor they are.
Because then you get to appreciate it when years pass and you go back and watch it. You like, nah, that's what I said.
But
exactly.
That's how I did that.
but that's what I feel like
with
with him coming into Ironheart and for the Riri Williams storyline character, with them being MIT and everything, fire.
And you're right, and those are both Iron Man shows again.
Iron Man show,
Heart.
Iron Man.
You're right, that is fire.
Oh,
It's
he
like
was-
tech shit, and he does tech
This
shit.
Exactly.
And like, what about
militant tech
why?
shit.
What about if he's the reason why she becomes the next Iron Man? Well, Ironheart.
Yeah, maybe she steals some
You
tech
take
that he
from
hired
him.
her from. Like he hired her to work on something, right?
Well,
As a
we
young
know that
MIT
Armor
student.
Wars is about tech leaking.
Oh no, yeah.
So we
So
know
we
that.
got something going on here.
Especially because it was confirmed in the movie that a lot of Tony's inventions and shit got
That's-
stolen.
Yes.
And apparently, Happy.
And you know what we talked about on Hawkeye, where he's like, I don't want to think about technology, Avenger technology just being out there.
Yeah,
all.
you're right. But that's good. I'm really looking forward to Armor Wars now.
We're looking forward to it.
Just him. Yeah, I was
I saw
definitely.
Rhodey. I like Rhodey a lot. I like Don Cheadle, and I like the way he plays.
And actually, in Iron Man 2, their banter with him and Justin Hammer was good too. 'cause
OD, bro.
Like,
I
it
was
was
watching that not so
I can't
long ago,
wait.
like 3 weeks ago. That shit was just mad good.
Who's banter?
Justin Hammer and Tony Starks.
Tony?
I love the part where when they in Monaco before he goes racing. Was it Monaco? I think it was Monaco.
Yes.
And then he goes and he's having a talk with him at the bar.
Yes.
And then he turns his back for a second and Tony just dips on him, right? That's what Tony does. Tony don't even like him. And then Tony goes and he's talking to a shorty, Christina Everhart, I think that's her name, right? And the reporter chick, and then while he's doing that, Tony's on TV now, on the racetrack, about to start racing.
Yeah, he thinks he's talking to him.
Yeah, and then he goes, Tony's in the car now with the helmet on. And it's a face shot. He goes. Like, he looks dead at where he's sitting at in the room. So it looks like he knows that Justin is watching. And he's like, this is for you. He's like,
Yo, it's
and
like-
Justin's face, that's what sells it. It's his face. He's
Is
like,
it-
this is fucking strange as fuck. Like,
Tony is
fuck?
creepy,
Like,
bro.
it's creepy. So that nigga, he bodied that role. I'm not gonna lie. Justin,
Nah,
whoever
he
played
ate that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's coming back. I want to see him.
Nah, facts.
Like
I'm
just
glad.
that.
I didn't know because the shorts. I hit you up about the shorts and you told me them joints is old. I got excited about the shorts and I still am. I like them.
Yo, I
The
want
shorts on Disney Plus.
I want to address that. Good, but say what you gonna say. I want
Yeah.
to address the shorts.
And Ben Kingsley's. I was hyped for his. I'm like, oh, I want to see. I know that character's completely useless, but I like it. I like him.
What's his name?
Ben Kingsley.
That's his
He's
name?
The fake. Yeah, he's his real name. He's the fake man.
Wait, the fake Mandarin.
The fake Mandarin.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Justin Hammer. I like the fake. Look, yes, because I seen him in other shit, and that's crazy. And you never like. You be watching people movies for years, shows
Yeah.
for years, and then they become. This role in a movie that you love.
Yeah.
Right? It always like that. It don't even have to be a superhero movie. It could be any
No,
movie.
yeah.
Like you really like a movie and then you be like time will pass. Fuck that. Time will pass after you love this movie. You go back, you start watching movies that you been used to like, and then you start seeing that person in it. Like, never is such and such, never is Thor in this movie that I seen when I was a kid.
Yeah.
What is he doing in here?
Now he's here, yeah.
What is he doing? Like, and that stay happening to me. Like, I'll be like,
he's
yo,
one of those 'cause
wow.
he's been in it for a minute.
It's like you just didn't know.
And you didn't pay attention then.
That's like Matthew McConaughey. Like, you know, that's one of my favorite actors, right? Top 3, top 2 probably. And I'll be going back and like classic movies, like, you know, we all got like shit that stick out to you, or when you mention it, you'll be surprised if somebody else mentioned that on your list because it's not the biggest movie. Like, I don't know if y'all ever seen the Frailty.
No.
That's with Matthew McConaughey and shit. Long story short, quick, if y'all seen it, y'all know, but if y'all didn't, it's a horror movie, thriller, and his dad, they little kids, so it's a lot of flashbacks. The whole movie basically takes place in their childhood. And his dad one day out of nowhere gets a vision from God, right? Like, he feels like that, but he does. Like, you know, to a sense, he does. And, you know, God's telling him to slay his demons. Not his demons, slay God's demons. Slay demons, period, for me. And he gets another, when the time is right, so he tells kids this, like, the next morning, like, yo, God spoke to God last night. He told me, he came to me, like my dream. He told me we need to do something for him. He said he didn't want to tell me yet, but he's going to tell me when the time is right. Like, another week of passed, I had another vision. He told me he wanted me to take people out and kill people. And then, like, another 2 weeks of passed. He was driving home from work, and it's like crop fields. So, you know, be them long ass roads with nothing, right? So he's driving, and then he see a sun ray on a barnyard and going through a shed. So he goes, he's like, what the fuck? That's a sign from God. He goes, and there's an axe on the wooden stub. And he's like, and with gloves and all of that. And then in this dream, God tells him, use this to kill people, use the gloves to make you hold back from attracting their sins and stuff. But when you take it off and you touch them, you're going to be able to see everything they did, all their sins. You're going to understand why I actually do this. So son does that. And he touches all the people. He thinks it's a joke, but nah, that nigga see, like, it'd be like pedophiles and all this shit. Kidnappers, all that. So I'm be like, yeah, so he's a good guy, like a Christian, but like, he's not killing him. But so the youngest son is 2 sons, one like 10 and one like 13. And the 10-year-old is like, Dad, like my hero. Like, so whatever Dad else wants to do, I know it sounds a little crazy, but that's Dad, nigga. Yeah, let's go. The brother's like, yo, bro, we gotta get out of here, bro. Dad's gonna kill us, bro. Dad is going crazy, bro. He's killing people, bro.
He's killing people, bro.
It's a wild statement. He's telling him.
Low. It's a wild statement,
bro. Dad is killing people, bro.
God is saying to go kill people.
Like, you hear what he's saying, bro? Yeah, he's telling him, no, God is telling him, notice, come on, bro. Nigga dropped a dime, ordered a priest in, make the sheriff come.
He do?
The dad gotta kill the sheriff. It's wild. Like,
Adam's got him somewhere, I know it.
I think I've seen enough.
I can show you where the bodies are buried. Please, you've got to believe me.
May God welcome you and keep you.
oh, like, you made me kill a man tonight. God didn't tell me to do that because of you. And then the next morning, he's like, you had a vision. I don't want to believe it. I still don't. You're my son. I love you. But God told me you're a demon. And I told him, you're not. You're my son. That's good in you. Like, he's like, they got like a southern accent and shit. This shit is one of the best movies I've ever seen in life. But not to keep on going on it, but listen, I forgot throughout like life, and it's a classic movie. Like, it's classic. It's Michael McCann. Like, I used to watch this. You know, you watch something whatever comes on TV type. You like, I'm gonna watch this. But I used to like give shit a try. Like, shit, like,
you was sitting,
you know,
you was sitting there.
Yeah, but I forgot why I brought up.
Everybody gotta watch that shit.
That
shit's fire.
I forgot why I brought him up, Matthew, but.
You were seeing actors that you see them now because we're talking about Ben Kingsley.
Oh yeah. So basically, seeing Matthew McConaughey is the one narrating that whole movie. So at the end, like in the movie, he's telling this to a cop, a sheriff, not the sheriff that got killed. That was when they was kids. This is the sheriff from present day. And the whole movie is a twist at the end. He's telling it that he's his
Bro,
brother.
I'll tell you to hold off right there.
Oh,
I
damn.
really like this movie. I
Damn.
didn't hear you.
Alright, so good, yeah. So, it's an OD twist at the end.
This movie actually sounds fire.
Yo, bro, it's one of the best movies I've ever seen, bro.
I haven't seen it in your eyes. I'm
Bro,
excited. I can't
shit is crazy, bro. And it's Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
And that's one of my favorite actors, and that was already one of my favorite movies. So, and when I got older, when I seen it again, and I realized that was him in it, it just made the movie even more better
Fire
for me. 'Cause I'm like,
That's
wow,
dope,
what's the
yeah.
chances of that? So when people spin that block, it's always dope. I had one thing to close this segment out, and it's mad funny because we didn't want to talk about downers, but it's either one of the two that would give us a downer, and that's either Sony or DC WB.
Okay.
So WB is getting sued over like streaming profits and losses on HBO Max. So basically, like the same thing Black Widow was suing. Scarlett Johansson was suing Disney over Black Widow movie. You know, because they streamed it and she wasn't getting no money off of that, but that wasn't in the contract ahead of time.
Right, because she was going to get money from tickets, right?
Yeah. So they did the same thing with a lot of their people. So I guess a lot of people was like, she got what? What they call her? The check. The bag back. Oh yeah, we gonna sue them too because they did that to us. Yeah.
Oh, definitely have to. Definitely have to.
So that's dumb. And it's not funny, but it's funny that it would be them doing it.
It's always funny when it happens to rich people.
Yeah. No, it's just WB. You know what it is? Because, you know, y'all don't know what y'all got, bro. And just sell it already, bro. Sell it. Sell it. Y'all been having this since back in the days. I think it was somebody like George Clooney. My brother was telling me that he seen an interview that George Clooney was like, I ain't gonna lie, somebody came to him about doing Batman. He was like, I would never, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, what not to do, but I would never do Batman again. I would.
Oh no, it was it was Bale.
Bale came to him.
Bale
said it or came to him.
Came to him because it was
Exactly.
I think it was right after Clooney.
Matter of fact, I think you're 100% right.
Because he's the Batman right after George.
Yeah, he is.
And he was like, yo, because Keaton, he talked to Keaton a little bit, but it wasn't one of those. Keaton wasn't forthcoming like, I'm gonna talk to you.
Yeah.
It was Clooney who broke some shit down and it was like, yo, bro, just.
I already told him, like, yo, wait, WB still owns it? He like, yeah. He like, I everything I just said. That's messed up, but it's true though, bro. They be tarnishing their whole situation. Now it's up for grabs. That they selling their whole CW slate, and I'm tired of them, man.
Yeah.
I used to be such a DC fan as a kid, bro. I love Batman, I still do, but I just want them to win, and it's like, it seems like
it's really hard. They can't rub together.
Their top chairman is what's holding them back.
Yeah.
It's not even just like underneath them. It's just like, oh, the directors and stuff. It's not really that, bro. It's
the Knicks.
It's the
over there.
it's what's his name?
Oh man, don't bring that.
The owner?
James Dolan.
It's James Dolan, bro.
Don't bring
Whoever the
that
James
up.
Dolan
That
and WB, stop it.
That's what they doing over there, bro.
But
He just did for the bread, bro. You just
Yeah,
gotta
no
give
cap.
it up.
And you know it's gonna make you bread.
You know where you know the money's at. Your money is in that pot. You have DC.
I know I'm oversimplifying it, but here's my
Invest
thing.
in DC. That's it.
If you know that it's hot, to go with Slug's analogy, right? You're hot. Your shop is booming. Why wouldn't I put it with you? I know I got work. I just can't get it off. Why wouldn't I put it with you? Why wouldn't you let Marvel just make them movies? Sony, Warner, bro, just 50-50. Bring us back that chicken, and that's it. You know you're gonna get 30 movies out of it if you let them do it. You're not gonna be rebooting. You're not gonna be hiring new actors.
Word, bro. It would help the landscape of everything so much, bro.
But maybe they're like, no, bro. Maybe you don't understand what 50-50 is. We lose $466 billion.
You're right, so they're like, figure you do it.
Yeah, you do. You would say that, bro, boy. You know what I'm saying? You know what 50 is, son. We just gonna make it ourselves, son.
Yo, that's actually mad.
Brother, lose 400.
Yo, I was
We
not
about to lose
expecting that at all,
billion,
bro. I was
give
not
450
expecting
billion
that.
to Marvel.
You
boy.
caught me off guard with that shit.
Alright, I got a last buzzer beater. I knew I had something that I had just seen, and I screenshotted it. It wasn't in my notes, it was in my screenshots. This is hilarious, because I can't take him serious. I don't care what you do, what role you do, you will always be Harry Potter.
Daniel Radcliffe?
Yes. It's fucking rumored to cameo as an X-Force Wolverine in Multiverse of Madness.
Let's go.
What you mean, let's go? No,
Let's
go
go.
ahead. What
So
we
what
doing?
is he gonna be
We
wearing?
going to Hogwarts?
His is like Urban Outfitters. His.
I don't know, but this shit got me tight seeing this picture.
Oh, they going there with. I mean, I know this is just a fan. This is a creative fan art, man. Yo, I'm weak at the cigarette. Nah, it's like you're gonna put this one up.
I have to put it up.
You put this one.
Said
I'm weak at the cigarette. Look at the cigarette.
Harry Potter.
No, Daniel Radcliffe. Yeah,
Nah.
Harry Potter. You said it right, bro. Harry Potter.
Nah, you know what? You know what, bro? You know what? I ain't gonna say nothing, bro. Cause you know what? Let's just.
Nah, nigga.
Yo, talking about how about that's the only version of Wolverine they give us?
Nah.
Yo, I wouldn't be mad at throwaway things at Multiverse of Madness, and I wouldn't be mad at joke things. I don't need you. Like I was saying. I don't know if it was it was like 2 segments ago. I said if they introduce Mr. Fantastic like in that way with Superior Iron Man, we call him that. It might not be that.
Superior.
I'm taking it as a joke. You know what I'm saying? That they do Tom Cruise and this kid to
it's like a homage.
Exactly. That's all I'm gonna see it as.
It's not like what I'm scared of.
Exactly. Yes, no, exactly. And I don't think that like introducing major characters in Multiverse of Madness, too many is the way to go. Like introduce a couple. I'm fine with that. I don't think you should introduce everybody in Multiverse of Madness.
Don't bring everybody.
Unless you have just a one scene where it's like at the end where everybody's just coming through from different realities, like what we thought was gonna happen in Spider-Man.
Because I don't even think that.
Cause that's a cop out, but that's cool. Cause that's like you don't gotta explain these individuals, but you have people having runtime and like dialogue. You can't just throw everyone in there. I know you.
Right, exactly.
So it could just be like a mashup scene because they did it in Endgame, right? They had just everybody in there.
I don't want them to introduce characters like that either, though. Give them platforms. Give them, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have to do all that. And
no, when I say they did it in Endgame, I mean like afterwards, like see how he came out, like Howard the Duck was there.
Yes.
They said, they said, but you can't find him in it. But the directors, Joe Russo and them niggas said,
yeah, I heard that he was in the fight too.
Nova was in the fight also. They said, but they didn't say Nova. They said his real name.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's like fans was like, no wonder we can't find him because y'all never said Nova. Y'all said his real name. He might be in a regular outfit. Like, whatever. But shit like that. But
I feel like little shit like this, like, you know, if they do stuff like this and funny stuff, I definitely, that's one of the main things I'm looking for in Multiverse of Madness.
That's not funny, bro.
Did you see the big picture?
Yes.
That's funny as hell to me, bro.
That's scary.
Yo.
That's nasty, bro. That's nasty.
I'm curious.
Nah, so you curious? Now I want that at all. He's Harry Potter.
I'm with you.
That's Harry Potter.
I'm not afraid. I don't think it's if they try to do anything serious with him, I'm off this. Yeah, then I'm off.
You know what it is?
Because
I see him in like 3 other movies, and I can never take him serious. He was even in
He was in Now You See Me Too.
Exactly.
He was in another.
Even if he turns around real fast and he's like, and they're like, "Who are you?" and he's like, "Shing," and then it's over, and then what?
I'm gonna die laugh, bro. I'm not gonna be like, yeah.
I'm just gonna laugh.
Not the Thor roar. Roar. Not yeah.
Hell no, that's definitely not. That's a big,
I'm gonna be
big
tight. No, I'm not gonna do the Thor roar.
You say
you're not gonna be excited.
He's a friend from work.
But if they show some other nigga be Wolverine and it looks the part, I'm gonna definitely be excited.
But then what?
Then what now? I need
He becomes a character. Like they're gonna use him now.
Well, if he's from a different reality, then y'all got a free got a jail card with that. Y'all can not show him no more. But if
get somebody for real.
If you show somebody from, don't imply that he's from our universe. Like don't let like Falcon bring him. Be like, look, I brought one of my buddies from when I was in the military, and it's Wolverine. And I'll be like, I ain't gonna lie, that's our timeline. Yes, I need to see him.
Alright, now you lost me. Now that's different.
That's what I'm saying. Don't imply that he's from our universe, because then yes, I want to see more. You said, and then what?
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. If he's from our universe, then yeah, that's the Wolverine.
You know what I'm saying? Don't imply.
That's the Wolverine now. So don't do that.
Yeah,
don't do that. But if he's from a different universe and he's only in this one movie, you want him to be somebody like
no.
And does it bother you that
it could be what you said. It could be just, but it can't be.
Does it bother you that's dead?
Don't have 3 wands, bro.
You went crazy right now.
You have 3 wands.
My son said 3 wands. Daniel Radcliffe, wherever he is, he said, I am obsessed right now.
Don't do 3 in God really.
Yo, bro, that man is Harry Potter, bro. I remember the little thunderbolt you got, still lightning bolt you still got on your head, bro. That's who you are. For the rest of life.
Got it.
So
panel wins, 2-1.
Nah, so anything else you want to add to this segment before we close out? Anything that stood out to y'all from like the 8-10 things we mentioned?
I
You really
said
said 3 wands, huh?
Mess it up.
You should have right there. Okay.
I don't know. I just really wasn't feeling him.
nah,
Like, Harry Potter, I'm feeling the shit out of him. Pause.
Harry Potter was cool. Harry Potter was
Harry Potter definitely got.
Watch brilliance.
All right, so let us know what y'all thought, basically, of the rundown rumor report of. I don't want to say rumor report. I feel like they say that on the Breakfast Club, Angela Yee and shit. We need to call it something else though. Right? Like, I've been thinking about it. Like,
Let's find something Marvel related.
give us suggestions in the comment section. What should we call our second segment? I don't want to call it the rumor report. I want to call it something because it's something with rumors, updates, news, and all of that. But yeah, smash that like button like Hulk. Let us know what y'all thought of the list we have here, from the Iron Hearts to the Armor Wars to the X-Men 9/7.
I just can't wait for that.
To the Daniel Radcliffe's, to the, all of that stuff. So
Goddamn
subscribe, help us get to 100 subscribers. Be on the road to 100.
Roll to a hundo.
So please subscribe, turn your notifications on, and until next time, AssembleTime.
It's about that time. Assemble and talk. No cap. It's a civil war. You thinking you worthy? You feeling like door. Smash that like button like Hulk, yeah.